Hi, I'm Pastor Paul Chase of New Life Christian Center here in Manila, Philippines. I'd like to speak briefly to pastors and church leaders throughout the region here in Asia. We as a church have been using the Married for Life curriculum and courses here in our church. We've also been using what we call a One for Life, or they have a One for Life program. In fact, the One for Life is I think it's an 8-week series that people that are getting ready to get married go through. And what it's done is it's really freed up our pastors a lot. It's a prerequisite that people go through before they get married, and it brings out a lot of unresolved issues and questions and conflicts that they will deal with. And then after going through that, then they meet with pastors, we talk with them, and it has brought such a healing, it's brought help, it's brought insight into people before they prepare to get married. So you don't have to have so much counseling afterwards because you deal with some issues. You can get healed and whole before they come together. Really understanding what it's going to be like and becoming one for life. In the Married for Life program we've seen here in our church, we have seen amazing results. We've seen so many marriages healed. We've seen people come back together, people that are separated, understanding the reasonings, the disappointments, the expectations that have just been people have lived with total disappointment. And when you bring healing into a family, when you bring healing into a marriage, you bring healing and health into a home. And when you bring healing and health into a home and our families are healthier, then what happens is you got a healthy mom and dad, then you've got children that aren't living with stress and anger and lack and disappointment. So then you have a family that's healthy, and you got healthy families coming together, you have a healthier church. We have seen life groups or connect groups or care groups or cell groups or small groups, whatever however you want to refer to them. We've seen so many people come together, even people that aren't even in the church. We've had people come to some of our Married for Life courses because they want their marriage to work. They don't want to be another statistic. They don't want to see destruction come in their family. So we've seen people from outside of church come to these life groups, and through these life groups, get their marriages healed, get their lives restored, come into the knowledge of who Jesus is and the fact that He cares about them, He cares about their family, how they love one another, how they demonstrate it in front of their kids. And we have watched this really as a tool of evangelism. We've watched it strengthen our homes. We've watched it as a great tool for a lot of young people preparing to get married. It's been a great tool to bring strength and health and wholeness into marriage and relationships. If you haven't looked at the curriculum, if you haven't talked to anybody about it, I would encourage you, sit down, listen to somebody, look at what they're doing, look at the content of this. It's bringing wholeness into families. It's bringing healing into people's lives from past hurts and wounds. And when they come together strong and healthy and whole, their families are blessed. And isn't that what our churches are all about? To bring wholeness into our families. And that's one way that we're really to help bring healing into our communities, touching our families, one family at a time, bringing wholeness and health.